Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. So Chex is here again. I feel like giving myself a drum roll because I eventually dragged myself to the camera today. A lot of things on my table. So that's by the way anyway. My name is Chex. If you're meeting us for the first time, you're welcome. Just feel at home and enjoy with us, okay? This is a very sweet family. So today we are going to be talking about making him respect you, or how to earn his respect, okay? Yes, I have to earn his respect. Yeah, let's use that word earn because every good thing is earned. I'm going to give you guys 7 tips on how to earn his respect, so stay tuned. So you're welcome back. The very first tip is respect yourself. Yeah, and what am I trying to say? The way you carry yourself goes a long way in the way people will treat you. So if you're the type of person that talk down on yourself, you have like a very low self-esteem, sometimes you can't help it, but it's something you can work on. It's a different topic, okay? But you need to work on your self-esteem. You need to be very honest to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. Do I really deserve this? Some of us take some things that ordinarily we couldn't take just because we feel that this is not the right time to talk, or rather we feel that when we really show them our real self that they will run. No, you need to be confident in your skin, in the type of person you are. Let me tell you one thing: no matter how you are, no matter how you're created, there's always a perfect match for you. So let that not deter you. Let that not be a driving force to you living another person's life, especially when you are in a certain gathering, okay? So be you, be real, be confident in your skin, and above all, be honest to yourself. Respect yourself so that you can earn other people's respect. So if you already have a spouse or a partner, this still applies to you. The way you regard yourself, do you always put yourself last because you just want to be selfless? Do you always like don't take care of yourself? Do you always like lie to yourself? Do you always like take in some things that ordinarily you wouldn't, just because you want that relationship to work? This will make him to constantly look down on you and disrespect you. Until you stand up for yourself, until you become more confident in your skin, this guy will continually disrespect you. So that's number one. Then the second important point is set boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. I think I have to include healthy, okay? Because it's not all boundaries that are healthy. But in this case, you need to set healthy boundaries around the relationship. Nothing turns a man on than knowing that this person knows her worth. Like this person already knows her limits. He knows like what she deserves, okay? And she's very clear with it. You know, there's one thing about setting boundary and being very expressive with those boundaries. So you have to know this as well. You need to be very expressive to be able to like communicate your boundaries to your partner. That way he will know, not assuming that he's supposed to know that he's not supposed to cross here. No, they are not witches. Even when they know, sometimes they will want to press your button and see if they can penetrate. So you have to be that kind of person that stands on her word and on her boundary. This will make that man not to look down on you one bit, because hey, this one knows what she wants. If I try any nonsense, she might just dump me. You think it's only men that dump women? No, you can dump a man, okay? So know your boundaries and communicate those boundaries effectively to your partner. This will really help you to gain that respect that you're seeking for. So the next one is follow your own path. What I mean is, you already have a future in your head that possibly does not include him, okay? So that is your own life path, your own life course that you have chosen to take even before meeting him. Now, when a man realizes you already have a structure, a path, a course that you're already pursuing, he will now be lobbying to fit into your plan, even with his own plan. Because why? You've already shown him that you have self-confidence in whatever you're pursuing. So the least he can do is to key in. He wouldn't want to lose you. And any man that is fighting for a space in your life hardly disrespects you. But when you come very handy on a platter of gold, I am looking for a job and I want to relocate to another country, and you already packing your bag, you're willing to relocate with him, that man will be like, so you don't even have a life. you know so it's always good to have a life before meeting a man, and that is just what I mean with this point. So when he's talking about relocation and you're already talking about what you want to do where you are already, you will see him coming back to now reason with you, how are we going to make it work? Then you see yourself being more like a team. Then when he comes back, and you people will now go back to the drawing board and say, okay, let's do it this way, let's do it this way, and that way both of us will meet at a certain place. Can't you see it is going to be a win-win for both parties? And at the end of the day, that man will cherish you, and there's no way he will disrespect you. Another one is being very, very expressive. I think I've hitted this more than once in the other point. Like, you have to be able to tell your own story at any point. Men, they love it when you can communicate. Okay, they love it when you can really express yourself. Not the type that will be dying in silence and they will be asking you. It can be so frustrating asking a woman what is wrong, like constantly looking at a woman's gloomy face. If it's a smiley face, I will understand, but a gloomy face, men, they get so tired or irritated with that kind of look, and more especially, they'll get so frustrated when they're asking you and you're not even opening up. You'll assume no. Always be able to express yourself and tell your own story. That way, he will always know when he has crossed your boundary. He will always know when he has offended you. And he will apologize and everything will return back to normal. So he won't have the need to constantly disrespect you, because he knows that you will always point him in the right direction. Now, the next one is always put yourself first. Not in a selfish way though, but like I explained earlier, don't always make him to be the driver of your life. No. Always have that sense of self-worth, that this is one I want. So you have to put yourself first, your mental health, your social health, and everything around you has to be put first. Now, when you have made a man to realize that it is all about me first, I have to be good to be able to take care of you. I have to have sound mind to be able to run this home. I have to be pampered to be able to pamper others. He will have any choice. So when a man remembers that if I don't meet up to these girls' criteria, that I might lose her, or I might not get what I need in return, or I might not even get those care and love in return, he will always be on his feet to make you happy. So it's as simple as that. Always put yourself first. That way, they won't put you last. Now, so they won't just put you last. They will always put you first as well. Now, the next one is this. Be honest with your partner always. Nothing works like honesty. Like when you tell a man that this is it, and it is just what you said, that man will take you and take your word for it anytime, any day. He will trust you with his life, and he can't disrespect you. But when you tell a man something and he finds out that you lied, already I don't need to pronounce it. You already know where he will place you. This one, nah. So they will never take your word for it. They will always believe that you are lying at some point, no matter how much you try to correct that impression. So don't do yourself that disservice. Always be an honest person, especially to your partner. Now, the last but not the least is this: become under pressure. Yes, I know that when things are not working the way we want it, we'll be tempted to flare up. But don't forget, it is better for a man to live on the rooftop than to stay in the same house with a nagging woman. So, nagging is one of the things that comes up when we are under pressure. So watch it. Be conscious of your actions when you are under pressure, especially when it has to do with that man and that relationship. And that's where we are going to end this, and I hope this helps, and I hope you come back with testimony. And until next time, guys, I remain Checks, and see you guys in my next one. Bye.